Hello and welcome to the show. Today I am playing some more BeamNG Drive and I have a challenge. I've seen a slight variation on this as well mentioned in the comment section, and it sounded really interesting. So what I'm going to do is give it a go. Now I am going to be using this racetrack here. This is the shortest racetrack, like the shortest purpose-made racetrack here. There is a rallycross one, but that's there are multiple routes, so this is the easiest one to follow. My challenge is to see how many parts I can remove from a car and still get it to drive around this track. So I'm going to have to complete a lap of this circuit with the car with as many parts removed as possible, which it sounded interesting to me. I'm curious as to how many bits I can get off this car and still have it running. Now, in fact, I've recorded a version of this earlier. However, there is a slight problem. In fact, it's quite a big problem. It's been a while trying to figure it out. I'm not really sure why it does this. Basically, I am going to go and start taking parts off this truck. Okay, you saw that it drove absolutely fine. Okay, steering is currently working. That's going to become quite important in a minute. So we go to the parts configuration and we can start taking off parts. Of course, the first bits I'm going to start removing are your bodywork bits. Okay, I don't need. Sorry, I'm going to cough. Typical. Just to start recording. Okay, so we don't need the cab. We don't need that bit. We do need the cab because that has all the steering. It has the steering wheel and bits. We don't need the glass. Why would we need glass? We don't need the front bumper. We don't need the doors. Doors are not important for the car. I mean, they're important for keeping wind and rain out, but they're not important as far as driving goes. Oops, I missed the right fender. We don't need the fenders. We don't need the bonnet. We don't need the tow hook. We don't need the spare tyre. And there we go. Okay, so it's now removed all of the bodywork. The problem is the steering has now ceased to function. I am steering fully left. Yep, that's it. Come on. Why has that broken the steering? I don't know. I'm not. Why are you no longer steering anymore? I haven't touched the steering is still supposedly intact down there, but it doesn't work. So unfortunately, the truck it is useless on. We'll reset that, and then it kills the steering as well for the vehicle normally. So, yeah, the only way to fix that press the wrong button, is to go back to the main menu. So the truck's useless. However, luckily, it is to the rescue again with the hatchback. This is the only one that I've found that actually works on. I spent a while trying to get this to work earlier. This is the only one that I can actually do this challenge with. So, yeah, the same problem happens with the Grand Marshal, the sedan thing. I didn't even bother trying the sports car, but I wanted to use this one anyway because this is, I believe, the only front-wheel drive thing we have. What am I doing? I'm getting my control W's and control E's confused. Okay, so we don't need the glass, we don't need the fenders. This lot here can all go, and we'll make it like a little lightened go-karty kind of thing. Remove the doors, that rear panels. I don't know quite what I removed there. Okay, well it's gone, whatever it was. Front. Yeah, that can go, we don't need a rear bumper. Whoopsie, I didn't even click it. There we go. Do need a steering wheel. Don't need an exhaust. It might not be very healthy for the environment, but we don't need it. Hubcaps, they can go. And where's the rear hubcaps? They can go as well. Right, I think we have removed all of the bodyworky bits. Okay, so we have got rid of all of the bodyworky bits and the exhaust. And the car is still functioning. I'm just going to close that down. And there we go. The car is still driving absolutely fine. It's probably a bit better actually. It's probably lighter. Now I think over the last kind of few updates they've been gradually changing how the handling works. This car is nowhere near as fun as it was the first time I played it. I suspect it's more realistic, as this is a front-wheel drive hatchback. It shouldn't be as oversteery as it was. It is slightly less fun, but probably a little bit more realistic. The trucks are actually becoming easier to drive now. The sports car's still horrendous, or at least it was the last time I used it. But yeah, the handling is getting better on here, which is always good to see. Okay, so there we go. That is that lap complete, and still a little bit oversteery. But never mind. Now what's handbrake? Is that handbrake? Hey, and a handbrake sort of spin. Finish. So we can complete a lap with all of them parts removed. Now things get a little bit more interesting. Now I've got to start looking for more parts that I can get rid of. Okay. Steering wheel. Yes, we need a steering wheel. Fuel tank. Now I'm not sure if these things have fuel. So like the fuel's important. So if we remove the fuel tank, we still have steering. We still have drive. Now, I don't know if this works. Like, there might be a certain amount of fuel kind of like still in the pipes and everything, so it may run out of fuel after a lap. Who knows? What else do we not need? We're going to need a transmission, I think. Front suspension. We need the front suspension. We don't need the front brakes. They can go. We've seen we could drive this thing without, well, we drove a thing without brakes before. Rear brakes, they can go as well. Right, so no fuel tank and no brakes. Can we drive a lap? Now, it's going to be a little bit more tricky because, yeah, I don't have any brakes to slow it down with. Although, as I've found with most of the time driving here, I don't really use the brakes. You just kind of steer and throw it in and then power and make much tyre smoke, and it kind of works. The cars on here don't really go that fast. This corner here is going to be the biggest problem. It's kind of a tight hairpin. Turn and floor it, and it's absolutely fine. Okay, so we don't need fuel and we don't need brakes. Okay, it's a little bit bumpy over that. Oh dear, it's a little bit twitchy. That's probably more me than the fact that it's losing bits of it. Okay, so that is fine. Ooh, I still instinctively press the brake from time to time, even when I know it doesn't have any brakes. I don't know how I'm going to get it stopped to finish this. That'll do. Okay, so we have now got it. That's done. That's not going to work. Damn it. Damn it. Can we park here? We should go around in a circle until it slows itself down enough to go in reverse. There we go. Okay, we can complete it with that. What more can we take off? Oh, we haven't taken off the... There we go. That's better. I thought that was supposed to have gone. Right. That's much better. Okay, we're going to need... Yes, we're going to need them. We're not going to need the sway bar. That can go away. We've still got steering. Yes, we've still got steering. Rear sway bars. Do we have rear sway bars? Yes, we can get rid of them. Now, can we get rid of... no, we're going to need the whole suspension. Can we get rid of them? I mean, it's not going to be very comfortable. Oh, dear. That's... It's a little bit bouncy. I'm not sure. I wouldn't want to be in this car particularly when we try this. Get rid of them as well. Oh, dear. It's very low to the ground. See, this is what all the stupid low cars look like to me. That's not very healthy. I'm not moving and it's wobbling all over the place. Okay, well, let's go. We're going to try and do a lap like this. It's not very controllable either. Can't get turned. I think it's going to shake itself apart long before we make it to the end. Oh dear, yeah, that's not looking too healthy. But it is still going. I'm impressed. Well done, car. It is wobbling. Stop bouncing so much. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world to drive, that is for sure. Oh crap, I forgot I don't have any brakes. Turn in, avoid that. Oh dear, may have clipped that. Doesn't seem to matter. I don't think there's enough things to brake on my car. Oh no, that has twisted something. We're crabbing a little bit. Oh crap, may have hit that a bit hard. We're still bouncing everywhere. Alright, recover. Just about recovered. It's going to complete the lap. I think it may have broke something. Yeah, it seems to be crabbing a little bit. But that doesn't matter. We didn't have to get there in... Well, we have to get there in one piece. But if other bits break, that doesn't... Ooh, we've had a spin. Nearly had a spin. We're just going to go a bit of sort of grass track racing. And that'll do. I don't have any way of slowing it down. We're just going to have to go around in a circle until we can go slow enough to activate reverse. And stop. That works for me. Whew. Okay, so we can do with all of that bits off. Okay, it's a little bit bent at the front. I'm going to reset it to give it a fair test. Although I'm surprised it survives much with the amount of bouncing that thing does. Right. Can we remove anything else? I mean, we need an engine. Oh, yeah, we definitely need an engine. We need a transmission. Because if I remove it, I just guess it's not going to have any drive, is it? No, it can still apparently move. Not sure how that works exactly. Okay. Well, I'll pretend that makes sense. I think we need that back, though. Where's it gone? Oh, no, transmission. Yes, we wanted 4-speed automatic because I don't know if I can actually change gears on here. Right, so that... Now it moves normally. Okay. What happens... This is a front-wheel drive. So if we drop out the rear suspension completely... Does it still move? Yes, it does, but I might want front suspension. We might want you. Let's go for rally suspension up there. So that it's actually kind of drivable. Yes, it works! It's actually drivable. Ooh, it's a little bit... Yeah, that's a little bit interesting. Get rid of the menu. Okay, that... Drag yourself along, car. You can do it, you can do it. It's a little bit slidey. Oh dear. We're going round in a circle. And turn. No, that's too much turned. Too much turned. Okay, we'll spin it around again and then stop. There we go, we are turned. It takes a little bit longer to get around a corner than it normally does. Ooh, no, that's pirouetted a bit too quickly there. Never mind, we're still good. I mean, the chassis is not going to be in great condition by the time we're finished with it, but never mind. That's not what we're testing here. No, I refuse to go round. We're going to have a massive tank slapper the entire way down this straight. But I have not gone right. Oh, no, I've steered far too fast there. And here we go. Get around the hairpin. Don't spin out this time. Look at that. And can we take... No, we can't take a nice racing line because we've gone for a spin. I didn't do anything. It just went on its own accord. Don't get stuck out here. Please don't get stuck out here. And we are not stuck... Oh, ow. That didn't seem so good. Doesn't matter. We're still functioning. And don't spin, don't spin, don't spin. Good car. Well done for listening. It's still going. I'm impressed. Well done. And then we go down here. Ooh, no, we don't. That's not gone to plan at all. We'll spin that round. There we go. That's fine. Across through whatever that thing is. No, we've had another spin. Well, it's not the quickest of the lap times that I've ever done. Mind the thing, whatever that thing is. And we are nearly there. It's pretty hard to... No, don't spin. Do not spin. Thank you. I'm kicking up lots of dust. There we go. Wow. No. Oh, damn it. Damn you, car. Just as I thought we'd completed the lap. We haven't quite. No. Get off the grass. Whoopsie. I've gone a little bit wrong at the finish line. And there we go. Across the line sideways, and now we're going to visit the grass. Okay. We'll reset to fix any damage. Well, we can complete it without any rear bits of the car. Okay, that works for me. So if I take out the engine, now I'm being silly. I presume that means that we're not going to... Oh, I didn't take out the engine. That would be helpful. So now we should have no power. Good, we can't move. But if we put the engine back in and we take out... Oh, well, we could go away you. I don't know why you take out the engine at all in this game. If we take away the transmission, we do move. We've just got too much resistance because we've got no rear suspension. Hold on a second. If we go rear suspension back on there, we want to get rid of the rear brakes. We want to get rid of the rear hubcaps. They can go. We can get rid of... Actually, no, we'll keep the coilovers on for now, just to... So now we have no transmission and no front diff, and we still work. I want to know how this is all getting... I don't know. I'm not sure this should work, but apparently it does. So we're going to have to complete a lap like this now. It's going to be a slow lap. It doesn't quite have the speed. Can we go down the hill? Oh, we go downhill this bit. That's more like it. Now we can pick up a bit of speed. Well, in answer to your question, whoever set the challenge, you can drive without a lot of the car. Yeah, I'm surprised actually. I didn't think we would get away with removing quite that many parts. And to finish, I can't be bothered to do the rest of the lap. We're going to go over here. We're going to explore tree. Ooh. Well, there's not much to break, to be honest. Yeah, that's not really gone very well, and we're definitely not going to get out of there. We need a better finish than that. Hold on, let's get the transmission back in, and then we will fire it off that area. There we go, transmission in. Yeah, we'll have that. Can we have the turbo, please? So we can have some more speed. Turbocharger. Stage 1 turbocharger. There we go. That's more like it. Right. What have I... Nope, that's functioning properly. That's good. I was panicked for a minute there. I couldn't hear the engine. I just thought I'd broken something. I've probably missed replacing some parts, but it doesn't matter because we are going to finish with a big crash, hopefully, off this area. This is going to be really disappointing now. I've gone through all of this. I'm going to throw the car off here and nothing's going to happen. Wait for it. And Geronimo! That wasn't too bad of a crash. Anyway, that is it for today's video, guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you have challenges on BeamNG or challenges on any other racing game, please do let me know in the comments section. I will have a look through, and some of my favourites will be in a video at some point. However, that is it for today. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.